anymore.
It was 1 minute, Heather.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
I'm just remembering the last one with Shae. It was like, no, you gotta tell me so we can start. And now I'm like, all right.
It's okay. I know. It's fine. Hi, everyone.
The last one with Shae, it was like, oh, cool. Now there's like an echo. I don't know what that was though.
Oh, hopefully not. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the read along for tonight. We'll go around and we'll introduce ourselves. We're just waiting on Megan as well, and she'll be here soon. Do you want to start off, Shae, and share what you're reading?
So I'm Shae. My channel is Shae Geeks Out. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up a volume of manga or continue with my audiobook. If I pick up a volume of manga, it's Assassination Classroom Volume 16. If I stay with my audiobook, it's Fire in His Blood by Ruby Dixon.
Oh, I read that one. So my name is Bree. My channel is In Love and Words, and I am reading Regine Abel's new book. She's the one who wrote I Married a Lizard Man. And this one's I Married a Naga. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yes, Stef and I are reading the same book.
You guys, literally the Lego figurines are that same thing. They are a little Lego minifigure with the snake hood for the head. It's the same thing.
It's fine, Heather. It's fine.
Is it my turn? I don't even know.
Yes, it's your turn.
All right, I'm reading. Hi, I'm Heather from HeaBookTubes. It's not HEA. It's fine. No, you can say HEA because then everybody knows what you're talking about. But has anybody watched Who Picked This Book's recent videos?
Yes,
because every time she's like, whatever, Nicole. Moving right along.
Speaking of Nicole.
Hi, you're my favorite. Hello.
Hi, Ryan.
I'm reading Magic Burns, which is Kate Daniels' #2 by Alona Andrews, and I've been reading it for like 3 days, and I love it so much, but also I just want to move on to the next thing, and I'm like, no, I'm reading this. But it's really, really good. I actually just read a really fun banter scene between Kate and Curran where they basically threaten to kill each other again, so things are going well. They do, especially at the beginning. I forgot how much they were like, no, I can't stand you, choke and die.
Okay, hi, I am Casey from Books Before Death, and I'm going to start For the Love of April French, which came out last week. So Carina Press adores title, so I'm excited about that.
What is it about?
It's BDSM, and it's male-female, and it seems like it's going to be like really angsty because she doesn't do relationships, and yeah, so it seems like it's going to be really angst. I haven't looked into super much of the synopsis. That's all I know so far. So
cool. Very nice.
Excited to hear your thoughts.
Yes, definitely. Yes, and as Bree said, I am also planning on reading I Married a Naga because I said I would, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We like Regine Abel. She always comes up with good things. And Ryan, I'm glad you learned about drop bears. Like everyone who thinks about coming to Australia should learn about drop bears.
Okay, should we learn about drop bears?
Yes. I'm lost.
I'm going to send you a link. Hold on.
Okay.
And then you'll probably hate me forever.
Oh no.
Great. Okay, all I want to know before I look at this link, have you ever actually seen one in person, Stef? Like, whoever this is? Tell the truth.
No comment.
No comment.
Have you ever been chased by one? This is an important information.
No, but the fact that I'm reading a snake book in Australia where pretty much all of our snakes will kill you is very different for me. So
I'm clicking the link.
But yes. Sorry, I laughed because it's
I'm scared.
Wait, I don't see a picture.
Is there not a picture? There should be one. Oh no, sorry. You just have to read it.
I'm scared.
Good thing it's a reading blog.
It's a large predatory marsupial Wait, I need a picture.
Why is it
I
around the
looked up
size of a
pictures.
leopard? That's
They
what I don't.
drop on you from above? That's terrifying.
I heard of them. I had never seen pictures before. I do not
Technically-
recommend.
Technically,
Okay.
like all of the jungle cats.
What I was expecting.
Hey,
Okay, I'm going to be really sorry and say that this is basically what Australians do as hilarious jokes on all of their American friends and anyone else who comes to
I love
Australia.
it. Oh my god.
Oh, you're so funny.
So what you're saying is they're not real?
They're not real.
Okay.
God.
All right.
But
I'm still gonna have nightmares.
You still got Bree
can
though.
can I tell you, Bree, that website is one that we played a practical joke on our Year 6 kids, so our 12-year-old students, on April Fool's Day, and gave them that website as a creditable source because it comes from a museum.
That's brilliant.
So if an Australian tells you about drop bears, just roll your eyes at them. Look, there are plenty. There are plenty
on the joke.
There are plenty of things here that will like to kill you, but a drop bear is not one of them.
Yeah, the spiders are what I'm most afraid of going to Australia.
Snakes
Yeah.
and spiders.
Hard pass.
Yeah, no thanks.
So right now it's Naga, and then what's the ensnared?
Yeah, I
is the
can't-
next one.
I know. I've got that. I'm like, do I?
It's
wanna
why I
read it?
can't read it. Like, I can't do that. No.
Nicole says it's really good.
I'm gonna read
I
it. I'm reading
believe
it.
that it's really good, but I am
Look it-
severely arachnophobic, so the answer is just a hard no. I will never find it attractive or sexy.
Yeah,
It is
if
not
I can-
humanly possible.
Oops. Sorry, Megan. It disappeared.
No, you're
off
good.
the screen.
There.
Megan.
Hi.
Yes. Sorry, Ryan. I wish I could say it with a straight face, but I really can't anymore. Can't do it. I have too many friends that I don't like being mean to.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that you don't like. I was like, that's
No. I don't like
You
being
use
mean
it
to
for-
people. All right. How you going, Megan?
Oh man, I hate the American healthcare system. How are you?
Hey, same.
we all feel that way.
They just straight up lost my prescription. And I was there for like over half an hour, and then I was just like, I give up. I'll try again later, I guess. Bye.
That sucks.
No. That does suck. What are you planning on reading, Megan?
I think I might read either A Heart of Blood and Ashes, which I'm not loving, or
You suck,
I'm.
Hey.
It's so boring. It's so
You have
boring.
to
Megan.
give it
It
some
is
time.
longer
That one-
than it needs to be.
That one's a slow start, like a super
Yeah.
slow start.
La 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 la.
I'm like 60-ish% of the way through it.
Oh
and
my
I'm-
god.
It's
Oh,
just
well,
so
then I
boring.
don't
To be fair, Megan and I have been buddy reading this, and I did finish it last night, but I also did not love it. I enjoyed
you
it,
suck. Psh, psh.
but it took to like the last
Like,
100
at first I
pages
was
for
like,
anything
oh,
to
this is
happen.
Cool. At first I was like, oh, this is cool, nice like world set up, and then I'm like, oh my god, they're still talking politics, and the entire thing is just talking politics for hours until your brain melts. I'm just so bored.
Mm.
Oh,
So
wait,
I might
hold on.
read the Woman in the
Heather,
Trunk instead.
Heather, where did you rank Steph again?
Steph, yeah, yeah.
Just wondering.
Mistakes have been made, clearly.
I enjoyed it. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but
Mhm,
also fantasy is not my go-to thing anymore. So
Mhm.
It's
It is
true.
what it
If
is.
you're not into fantasy, like the Heart of Blood and Ashes is a hard sell for sure.
Yeah, no, it's a fantasy romance. It's
It's a
fully
fantasy first. I would.
It's
I
a,
very agree with that.
full blown fantasy romance. It's not like
Yeah.
a romance with some slight fantasy elements
It's
that
not
they
a
threw in there.
romantic fantasy. It's a fantasy with romance.
Yeah. And I knew that going into it, so I was trying to be positive.
Yes, I think I'm gonna read The Woman in the Trunk and see if I like that one any better. Give myself a break. Heather.
Actually, I don't think I've read that one. I think I need to read that one.
You didn't read The Woman
Alright.
in the Trunk? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I give it 4 stars.
She did give it 4 stars.
Because there were
Yeah.
some things, but I really liked the ending of that book. So if you can make it to the end, I liked the ending.
I mean, we'll see.
All right.
I'm trying really hard not to DNF A Heart of Blood and Ashes. Everybody says it's so good, and I'm like, okay.
I don't know if you're not liking it by 60%, then you might have to because
I mean, technically, the last 150 pages is
That's where
like the
everything
most
happens.
action packed and everything. But I feel
That
like
was
if
the
you made it
fastest part.
60%, then go ahead and read the good part. But I can't believe you're not liking it. That's just rude.
I love Heather's reply. That's
It's not
rude.
a personal affront to you, Heather.
Because reading is subjective.
Subjective.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love that you needed
No.
to put
All right.
quotation marks.
Well, it's
All
just
right.
so funny. Steph, hold on.
Sorry, you run the live show, Heather. It's fine.
It's literally just like we all understand that reading is subjective and you can't dislike somebody because they don't like your favorite book, but then also we're just like, I'm questioning
I'm throwing
my
shit.
judgment of you as a person if you don't like my favorite book. I don't understand.
Regardless, you're stuck with me for 5 months on live shows.
Am I? Because I can quit anytime I want. I'm not a professional. I am an amateur. I can quit.
But you won't quit.
No, I won't quit. It's unfortunate.
All right. Should we start doing some reading?
I think we should. I'm going to have Alexa read to me because I have orders that I want to put out. So
Very
we'll
nice.
see how
Okay.
Alexa sounds reading this book.
I'm really
Okay.
intrigued, so it's going to be interesting.
All
Because I know what you're in for. So
I know.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. 40 minutes okay with everyone?
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. Talking 40 minutes. Hello.
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 Okay, hello. How did everyone go?
Good. It's
Made lots
cute.
of progress, really enjoying it.
Excellent. How far did you get through Naga, Bree?
I'm checking right now. Give it to me, so I want to see how far I got. I got to, what is this, page 42 maybe? Is that what
I
this
think
is?
I
Yeah.
figured it out.
I am 17% into it.
Woo! It's very cute.
It's very cute. It's already cute.
Great.
Okay. Well, I'm glad, Chris. How about everyone else? Heather, Casey, Megan? How'd you go?
I'm 55% through Magic Burns. They're at the Witch Oracle right now.
Ooh.
I forgot how much Gaston, whatever, Gastak,
Gastek.
and Derek
Gastek.
just argued the entire time. I kind of forgot
Yeah.
about that.
That's all they do.
Hey,
Literally.
Tori.
Hey, Tori.
How about you,
I got-
Casey? How's your book?
It's good so far. I'm about 60 pages in, and it had a very, I feel like very classic start, but it has hints
What
to,
are you reading?
Oh, I'm reading For the Love of April French by Penny Ames.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just came out last week. I think it was last week. But yeah, it's good so far. It's interesting. I'm intrigued to keep going, so that's always good.
Who's... Okay.
How far did you get, Steph?
30% in.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm kind of loving the conversation. They've just got to a scene where they're having a conversation around bathrooms.
Oh,
Yes.
she's just mentioning
all
this
of the
now.
all of the bathroom stuff is so good, and it gets even better. Just wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to talk about it with all of you. My little note thing was so free of spoilers, just me gushing that I loved it essentially, and just yeah, it's really good. It impressed me a lot. Regine Abel just does that though.
She does, because
She has the most
you read the
bonkers
premise
things, but then you're
exactly. You look at the premise and you're like, this is going to be so weird, but then she makes it work and makes it great.
Yeah. Well, I think because this is what for most, it's just book 4 for most of us that we've read.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my fourth book by
the
her.
2 ones and the
then
Walker series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying it. I quite like both characters, and you can already tell that Cesaro is very, very much a cinnamon roll sort of character.
And I like the heroine too. I like her a lot.
Yes, she's good.
They're very different from the previous couple, and I like that they're that different. I think it needed to be, or it was just going to feel like the same book over and over.
Yeah,
exactly.
Actually, here's a question. Kaog, is he the same one from the first book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
he's the same matchmaker guy. He's going to be the guy for all of them.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what I thought, and I was like, oh, I think it is, but I'm also have a terrible memory.
I know, me too, especially.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
All right. But no, there's a couple of people reading Magic Burns and the Witch Oracle. I forgot about the turtle, Heather.
Oh, the turtle.
I
Don't
was
spoil
reading
things. I
when
know
she was
I
like,
need to mute myself.
Not saying anything, but there's a turtle, and
she
I
was
always forget
like,
about the turtle.
I have my boots are full of tortoise spit, and I was just like, yeah, that's gross.
Sorry, the tortoise.
That
not
is
the turtle.
gross.
Yeah, I just can't imagine. Did you guys watch the old Dr. Dolittle growing up or anything?
I can't. The Eddie Murphy or the one before Eddie Murphy?
No, before that, the
one
old
before
one.
Eddie Murphy, the old one. With
Wasn't
the same
there
guy who
a giant
does
turtle
My
or
Fair
tortoise?
Lady with
Yeah, that guy.
Audrey Hepburn.
Well, anyways, I just can't envision walking on a tongue. It just weirds me out. I can feel the sensation go from like my feet up to my hands. I'm just like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't want to.
It's like when they have the spongy stuff at playgrounds.
I
I don't know if you guys have that over there, but it's just it's
We
The
have like
AstroTurf
the
one.
firm ones, but I don't like foam or anything like that. I don't like that sensation.
Really?
No,
I do. But I hate tongue.
Yes,
the
that's
texture of
his
tongue
name.
is not good.
Bell
So
said it. Rex Harrison is his name.
The texture of tongue.
the texture of tongue is gross.
I mean, do you not French kiss? Like, what are you doing over there?
Well, okay, so I eat lingua, which is cow tongue. You marinate it and you put it in tacos, and it's gross. I can't. It's the worst texture.
Yeah, no, I just wouldn't.
Okay, but what about the kissing part?
That's a different context.
What I do
though.
with my spouse is not your business, Heather.
I just want to know if this is like a hard limit for you, where you're like, do not touch me with your tongue.
Close the lip, kisses only.
No, see, we
very
don't
very
even- we don't even do
appropriate in
lips, we kiss
live.
like this.
I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. That seems to be a hard line for you, so I was just wondering if it applied to all tongues or not.
The conversations that we have on these lives.
They devolve quickly.
They do.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of kissing, I did like the callback to the first book where they explained how kissing works, since they didn't.
He's like,
the hero didn't know in the first book.
Yeah, so he makes sure that they know.
Everyone knows what kissing is.
Their race did that as well, so he was already familiar. So that makes it a little easier.
I do like in alien romances where it's like the most basic thing that they absolutely do not understand or have any concept of. Milana Jax does that a lot. She does that with her Alien Omega verse, and then the one that I'm reading, going through now, that Tribes series where like the human women are goddesses. There's always like misunderstandings about like the bathroom and kissing and like very basic either body functions or sayings or whatever, where like it's not that they deeply offend the aliens, because the way that she like writes it, the aliens are always like super into the woman, so they're just like, if you were somebody else I would kill you, but in this instance, like, I'm just gonna do nothing or bark my territory or whatever. It's always very interesting.
I liked it in Radiance because he had the fangs, so he was like worried about hurting her, and that was really cute.
I haven't read Radiance in so long. I
Yeah,
just
no.
remember like the
year?
barest things.
I think I read it at the
I
beginning
still
of the
need to-
pandemic, so I guess it's been like a year.
Steph, you didn't read it?
I haven't read it yet, no.
Oh,
It's on my
my
list.
God.
It's
That
so
should be at the top of
good.
your list. I literally don't know
This-
anybody that doesn't like it.
I love Radiant.
Well, I think it was really big just as I was starting to get involved in the romance booktube community.
Okay.
So,
And then
See, that's
Venus
another
and
book
Beast,
that I
also
read
like that
without the hype. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, same. I
It's
actually
so
had it on my
true.
TBR for years before that. And I had always been put off by the cover of it, but then I finally read it. But Steph, when you read it, I want you to update me as you read it.
I will.
Same.
Yeah,
It'll-
just put it in our existing group chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut
And
your
I'll let
face,
the
Shae,
updates
because
do.
some of us aren't in that group chat. So no.
All you had to
Well,
say
if
is
you
you
wanted
wanted
in that
an
group
invite.
chat. Thank you very
I
much.
did.
Um,
I did.
some of us-
I said it
Everyone
on
is
Bree's
welcome.
video, and then like somebody else
I've also
commented
said,
and was
what
like,
is this
"Me
group
too." I
chat?
think it was Avery. We were both like, "How do we get in this chat? We can be weird. Why are we
I'll
not?"
give you one way to get in the chat. It's to not call one of your friends a psychopath or a sociopath. That's how.
Sociopath. We're not psychopaths.
That's how.
Sociopath.
If there's sparkles around it, it's like sparkles, sociopath.
Sparkly sociopath. You should make a shirt that says that.
That'd be great, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ice Planet Barbarians called it mouth
It's all
mating.
mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about
right.
that.
I love
This
it.
one, he doesn't call it mouth mating. He just calls it like mouth pressing
Aw.
in Fire and His Blood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Heather's
I like
band.
how
Like
Heather
kissing
isn't
and all that.
allowed, but I'm
Listen,
also still not
Izzy literally made a group chat named Heather Invades All Chats because I was like, I want in this chat. And then they don't use it. They just text without me. It's okay.
Well, unless you
Only
ask.
Avery can join, apparently.
Hi.
That's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
watch you guys' videos
I'll just be
and get
top
the Rex
letter,
that
fine,
way.
fine.
Oh, gosh.
Radiance, I read because Goodreads said it was an enemies to lovers romance, which is just
It's so
lies.
It's the
I read it
opposite.
because of
What?
Riley
Goodreads
Marie,
lying?
It was blatant
know.
misinformation.
I think it was
It was
Riley
good, though.
Marie. Like she
Yeah,
posted
Riley
something with
reading it is
like
what pushed me to finally
like an
read it.
excerpt of their first meeting, and I was like, oh, okay, well now I need to read this because that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
And a lot of
that's
people
great.
started talking about the potato stuff. And being a girl raised by a woman who was born and raised in Idaho, and I have cousins who are potato farmers, I had to read it.
That's fair enough.
And you know, I like fantasy romance anyway, so I was just here for it.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah.
cat is like trying to fall over. So
I didn't know
If I
anything
just-
about
yeah.
it. I thought it was enemies to lovers, and obviously it wasn't. And I still immediately loved it, like from the first chapter. So it really is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is. Yeah, it's on my list, but it might have to be a little while. I think I've hit my quota of fantasy romance.
Because you want me
this
to
week.
tell you when you're. Hold on.
Oh, so I got
it's true.
10% into Heather's Jessica Gadziala book. I don't know. I just kind of threw a dart and picked a Jessica Gadziala book. It's
I still need to read Jessica
entertaining.
Gadziala. I haven't yet.
Yeah.
so far.
I want to
I'm not
read the
super
boy.
against it.
I want to read the Boyer
I'm
one that she
interested in the
was
Boyer
talking
one.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like being
that
watched.
one was fun. That one was fun.
Was it? Okay.
Just very short.
Maybe we'll have
You
to
should
buddy read that
read-
one, Bree.
You should read
Okay, we
Current's
should.
point of view, Velocireader, after you read the first one. Read the restaurant point of view and their first meeting point of view, because, oh my god. I love
Agreed.
their first meeting point of view. It is so worth it. Do that before you get into the second book, because it made
It
me
will
laugh so hard.
literally take you less than 10 minutes to read both.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
They're
like,
like
4
5-ish
pages.
pages each or something. Yeah.
And it's really good.
I was like, oh man, I bet Curran thought all this stuff, and then I went through the point of view, and I was just like dying laughing. It was so good. I was so wrong, and it was so good.
I'm excited because I've never before read his POV for Magic Burns, so I'm really excited to get to it.
Yay. I love those books.
I need to put all my
Same.
notes down so I can take all my post-its out, because I legit used like 200 sticky notes in the first book, just like marking like world building.
I made more notes. Mine is only like a paragraph per book, though. I don't understand what you're doing with your post-its over there.
I don't know how to mark books. That's why I don't do it.
See, I get the
So,
what
like-
I do is I get the cleared post-its and I write on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm literally like, everything must be important, and so I just mark every single page.
Sometimes I am like,
That's why I have a color code system.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you
I
can't
have
just
to color
highlight
code it.
every line that you like. Like, you can't do that.
It's color coded, but the problem is that they introduced so many characters that
So many
I ran out of characters, so I had to like
Oh, I just made a
use
list.
one of my other lesser used ones.
Oh, that's
There's
smart.
like,
Once I put it in Notion, I can take them all out. I just need to put it into Notion.
there's people I
This is-
forgot about.
This is very
But seeing
true.
as I still haven't, I stopped editing when you stopped your live, Steph. So like, I still haven't edited the video that was supposed to go up on Sunday, and it is now Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Speaking
I'm
of which,
sorry, I
Steph,
stopped
you and
the
I
live
have to
clip.
do a productivity sprint.
We do. We
Yeah.
do. Well, I'm back on I'm back at work next week, and then I'm on holidays for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yay, holiday!
Woo. So yes, well,
Friday.
can't go anywhere. Stuck in my apartment for another 2 weeks. Where hopefully we'll get out a little bit. But
That's why you do lives with us.
Yep.
that's why I do. So I can talk to people. 'Cause You know, regardless of whether you're in Australia or you're overseas, this is the only way I can see people at the moment.
Safely, anyway.
Safe, yes. Well, yes.
I'm just glad my
that's
best
very
friend
true.
that, you know, hangs out in the same house as me. It makes it nice.
Yeah,
Yes, that is
nice.
nice.
Oh, no, what I was going to say, Heather was very disappointed. We'll start wrapping this up in a second, but Heather was very disappointed that my tabbing system was very mundane and I didn't have fancy.
It was
It
like
doesn't have to be a fancy.
it was like no.
Right.
No. It wasn't. It was fancy. It was just like so textbook. It was like characters, world building. I was like, where's like the banter
That's the
tab,
blue.
the yeah, but it's like just
and
everything.
pink.
I had to make me
No,
laugh
they're-
tab.
Well, I have no, because I have blue is my emotional tab. So if it makes me cry or if it makes me laugh, I know that that's a scene that got an emotional reaction. Yes, I know, Heather.
See, me, I don't typically mark world building stuff like if I'm tabbing a book.
Yeah.
Typically, what I do
Yeah.
is I tag the really sweet moments, I tag the
Mm.
moments I laugh, and then I tag specific quotes. That's about
Well,
it.
see, I
keep
only
mine
use
really
world.
simple.
I only use world building in my really long series. So Kate Daniels'
That
Side
makes sense.
Changeling, and
Uh-huh.
I really started doing that with Side Changeling because there was so much happening, and I needed to keep track of where everything was.
Oh, see, I felt like side changing was so easy to follow. Like I never got
Oh,
lost.
it was, but because I was doing those the
Oh,
deep dive
For
okay.
recaps of
in-depth
them.
reviews.
Because she was doing hour-long videos about each and every
Sorry.
20 million book.
Yes.
See, as soon as I'm done with this one, I'm reading one chapter of the 5th season every day, and then as soon as I'm done with this, Kate Daniels, I'll just have the 5th season every day. It's
You'll
But then you'll
very
have to throw
heavy.
in your fun stuff, like your Jessica Gazzielos or whatever.
Yeah, I've been doing let me show you.
I think I'm on book 5. Of
Becca's
Barbarian.
Bookopoly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that
readathon.
one.
So I've been doing that. So I rolled a book over 500 pages, and I was like, well, I'm just doing Kate Daniels. That's as big as you're gonna get. So technically, I'm fully cheating. That was that roll like 3 days ago. It's only like 250 pages. I don't know what my problem. Well, really, it's like not having enough time to read, but also it's annoying when all of your reading for like a week at a time is just the same 2 books. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
even when
I
you
think
like
it
them.
My brain was like, you can either do the Bookopoly or you can do the Magical Readathon. And I've done the Magical Readathon for like years now, so I was like, I'm just going to keep doing the Magical Readathon.
Let's see the magical
Okay, my-
readathon. You can literally just do like 2 prompts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So that's what I'm
I
doing.
want to do all prompts because
I know.
that's-
I want to do that, and I want to build my character.
It's not that bad.
I'm gonna try to build my character, but I might just build my character during like the winter time instead.
Yeah, you can like build your character anytime between now and April though.
Yeah.
So
Give myself some Christmas content.
My December's already booked. I gotta start pre-filming for it already.
Yeah.
Because I do 25 days of manga. So I do
Oh,
a
yeah.
video every day for 25
Wow.
days in December.
That's a lot.
I have to start planning it at least, if not starting
Yeah.
to film it, because I'm
Well,
a
yeah.
maniac.
Thanksgiving
I-
to New
well, I-
Year is.
Oh,
my
is that the
most
planner? Is
stressful
the
time.
planner coming out?
Oh.
you guys, let me see. Can you read the blue?
What does it
No.
say?
Can you see it?
Vlog.
Why is Vlogmas the worst? I'm really thinking about doing it. I might cancel
I
it.
think I might
But
do like 12 days of Vlogmas, but I'm not doing 25 because I will die.
My subscription
thing
box
is,
goes
like-
crazy.
It gives me
Yeah.
a chance each year to talk about my favorite of each demographic of manga. And then I get to do like general recommendations and just kind of talk a bit more about it, where I don't have to worry about my book content because my book people know, oh, it's a manga month for her. We're just not going to worry about books. But I usually still throw book stuff in there. And I usually do my best manga of the year because I don't start any new series in December. That's just a rule I have for myself, so I can get some of those lists done, and then I do my book lists in January.
Yeah, I'm still deciding whether to do a video every day in December. I've done it the last couple of years.
I can't.
I don't know yet.
I can't either.
Depends what it is.
If you think ahead, it's not that hard.
Yeah, as long as you know what you're doing in advance, it's fine.
Exactly.
I literally have no desire to do it, so I know I'm not.
I couldn't do
I
the
say once
editing
again-
would get me.
I say once again, I have a video that was supposed to go up like 4 days ago that I have not. I edited the intro and that's it.
Oh,
I
have a video
did.
that
Get
was
it done,
supposed to go up
Megan.
today, but it didn't. I'm not finished with it, so it gets
I love
delayed.
Heather's
I did a live
disappointed
stream
face.
instead.
I edited like all day the last couple days and got my video up on time. So I just.
I'll edit when we're done with this because then I don't have to read A Heart of Blood and Ashes. So
Oh my god.
Just DNF it, Megan.
You're just wrong on so many
Or-
counts. I don't understand.
Just keep sending me messages, and I'll cheer you on.
I will. I'll just be like, why? Why is this so
You'll-
long? What does this
You'll
matter?
be fine when you get to a scene where they're having dinner with a guy called Cadus.
Okay.
And from then on, it's a lot easier to read. A lot more happens a lot more quickly.
I think I'm on chapter 23.
It was the road trip that killed me.
That's what I'm on right now, and I'm just so tired of it. I'm just
The
so-
road trip, it was long, but also they were
But it's
actually
not-
only on the road for like a week or something
No,
ridiculous.
I'm on chapter 22.
Yeah, a
I'm
week
exactly
and 300
60%.
pages.
And they
60%.
fell in love in that week.
There's still 6 hours left in this audiobook. Jesus Christ, Superstar.
Well, it's not a short book.
It is not a short
No.
book.
I
Like, I was like,
can't
oh, I'll
believe-
knock this out in a day. No, I was wrong. I was so wrong.
Oh, I read it in a day, so I don't know.
It's
But I
fine.
also
I
did
have-
audiobook it.
I'm learning new skills. So I've started making beaded bookmarks, and I'm just going to keep making those.
Very nice.
Thank you.
All right. Should we start wrapping this up so people can head off and get on with their
yeah.
various projects and evenings?
Yeah, we
To
gotta go get dinner. So
answer Albel's question, I do not know if there's going to be a booktuber
Yeah.
Secret Santa or not. As far as I know, it was kind of planned to do one again this year, but absolutely
it was-
nothing has happened.
no idea for sure.
Yeah.
So-
We'll probably find out.
And it's still a
Around
little early
Thanksgiving.
for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most likely around
Well,
Thanksgiving,
last
someone will
last
ask
year
about it.
they did it in July, but like they
really?
assigned, yeah, they did the list in July. Because I had like
Did
just
they?
joined that particular group chat and stuff. But Tamika headed it up, and obviously there's a lot of stuff happening with her and her schedule.
Yeah.
So either
I think
she'll
there
do
was
it,
another
or
one.
probably somebody else will.
There was another one. I think Jess from Peace Love Books, she did one too.
Books did
She
one.
did one
Mhm.
last year towards the fall. When the
Yeah,
second-
hers was
or when the
in
sign-ups
like
went out.
November that she did the signups.
So yeah, I'm sure there will be some.
All right. Well, thank you for coming and joining me and doing some reading and having a chat. It's very lovely to have you all here.
Yes. I'm glad you were able to host.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so excited. Well, this is the thing. I'm now hosting again in 2 weeks. So sorry guys,
I know,
it's been a
I
lot.
signed up
And
for
I'll
it.
be on
I signed up for it when I saw it.
The sign up sheet is just a barren wasteland. So
I know.
good job signing up.
I know.
Well, I did that. I booked that one ages ago because I wasn't sure if I was
Yep.
still taking this week off. I'm like, oh no, what the hell? Let's hang out with people. Let's have some fun. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll chat a little bit later. See you later.
Bye.
Bye,